Today I'm going to be talking to you about the little known feature in Google Workspace for Education Standard and Workspace for Education Plus license. If you don't own these licenses and you want to look at this particular feature, which is BigQuery export and the data exploration side of things, you can speak to our team and we can get you set up on a guided trial so you can start having a look and exploring those features. But today I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight into how that looks, how that works, and what it can mean for you. A lot of the questions that we get asked from schools that are using Google is, how can I prove how effective Google Classroom is? How can I prove how good we are at using it? How can I help skill my teachers up that are a little bit behind on its use without having too much of a handle on the data side? So I always tell them, look at the reports that you can get and look at building out a reporting system for your SLT or ELT. So I'm just going to showcase to you guys how you can do that. Now, as I mentioned, this is available within Education Standard and Education Plus. And at the moment, this is me in the admin console. I'm going to be looking at the reporting section. You have a number of different reports you have access to. So clicking into the apps reports, you'll be able to see all the applications and you can pull reports down. Now, that's a lot of data, a lot of things to go through, and even with the added feature of connected sheets, that's quite a difficult thing to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable something called BigQuery export, again, which is part of the licensing model. And within BigQuery, this gives you creates a place for all of your reporting data to go, and it is live constant data. So this is an SQL database that we're building. Now with that data, what we then want to do is we want to take that data and we want to turn it into something manageable. So those people who don't necessarily want to know about the technical aspects but want to know actually how is this affecting us as a school. So I'm going to go into something called Looker Studio and we're just going to click on the templates just here. Now within the templates, again, these templates are available within the license model that you've got. So we're in the BigQuery templates. I'm going to choose the Google Classroom Engagement Report. Now this is a phenomenal report and the template itself is very easy to get up and running. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit because I'm not going to use my own data today. I'm going to use the data that's already in here. One, because it's good data, and two, because it's Hogwarts data and I'm a massive Potterhead. So there you go. Potterhead, not pothead. So we're going to go down the BigQuery side of things. So we'd authorize a project to use our own data, but as I said, I'm going to use our own data here. So we're going to click on the org unit. So again, if you're a trust and you have multiple different schools, we can look at the trust as a whole, and we can select different schools on that trust if we've got it structured in such a way that your schools under your trust are OUs. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just select one, so we're going to click on Hogwarts. And as you can see, it then pulls down the data on our active users, how many assignments have been turned in, and some of the results from here. So again, this is just the period of the 6th of August to the 12th of August. I can have a look at my teachers as well. So at the moment, I've only got Hogwarts selected, but I can then go into that disclosure triangle. I can change the filters to look at everybody again in terms of the teachers. And I can select a teacher, so I can look at just one teacher. So in here, I'm going to just click Mr. Dumbledore. And then from here, I can have a look and see, well, in actual fact, he's using it quite well in regards to using assignments, publishing assignments, grading assignments. But in actual fact, when I look at the activity, he's not really using it to create practice sets. He's not posting the materials or posing any questions. So again, we can see and we can look at that metric and go, okay, well, how do we help that teacher to use this solution more effectively? How can we encourage them to use it better? On the student side of things, I can look at the students, so I can search rather than having to click through. So I'm going to click on Draco Malfoy here. Fun fact, Draco Malfoy is actually a very clever student, a very good student, only bested by Hermione. So bit of Potter knowledge for you right there. So go to Draco on here, we can have a look at Draco and we can see actually Draco has turned some assignments in and we've got some late submissions here. So let's have a chat with his dad. As rich as he is, I'm pretty sure he won't be happy about those late submissions. We can have a look through that data and understand, well, actually this student's not answering any questions in class as well. Is that because they're not being posed? or is that because the student doesn't want to answer those questions? On the classes side of things, we can actually do a search for classes as well. So if we want to do a comparison of classes across the trust or across the school, multiple art classes, we can do a search for class name of art, and then we can have a look at and compare side by side those classes and how effective they are. So this solution is, again, it's a really great way of pulling that data out and understanding that data and being able to present that data to your senior leadership team, to your extended learning team, and help them understand, one, how effective those classrooms are, and two, how they can help impact teachers to utilize the solution more effectively as well, all without you having to go away and combine different spreadsheets and multiple reports together. Just to reiterate, this is a feature and function of Workspace for Education Standard and Workspace for Education Plus. If you want to know more about those features, or if you don't have access to those, please speak to our team and we can get you sorted out with a guided trial and help understand how you can utilize those and explore more. Thank you for watching.